It's interesting because I don't think people talk enough about that. Like when you first get on, there's like a lot of emotions involved. There's shame, there's embarrassment, there's like, you got to do all these things. And having somebody there that doesn't make you feel judged, I literally tell people he's my business therapist. You know what I mean? You get on,
We
you're
get
like,
that a
oh man,
lot.
here's the thing. And like that's so anybody who's gone to therapy, it was weird when you first went, but then eventually they help, like you just kind of ramble. And then somebody goes, look, like this is what I'm taking from this. Here's where we can start.
Yeah.
And then you get more comfortable and you uncover more stuff and it just becomes easier and easier to communicate through that. But I think, again, a misconception is people go, well, profit first sounds great, Dave. But at the end of the day, if it was that easy to pay myself first, what about my bills? And I think it's one of those things where the initial mindset is, I don't make enough money to pay myself first. But then when you really understand the system, you realize that everybody can implement this. And this is why I like this. It's because it's one of those things where part of like my new goals are helping people realize that financial freedom is not necessarily about doing 100 deals a year or making $80 million. You could get a better quality of life by being a better steward of your money. And within a 3 to 5 year period, if you learn how to move things around the right way and get control of it, you can be in a position without really having to grind out the next 50, 60, whatever years and spend all your money in marketing and crazy stuff to have a pretty comfortable quality of life. But you can start doing that today regardless of how much you make.
I 100% agree with that. That's where it's like less sometimes is better. I'm not saying that you do less forever. It's a lot of the times when we start working with people and they do less deals the next year, but they make more profit. But then they're like, okay, this feels great. And then the next year, maybe they do a few more deals, but now they have more profit because they have a good system. And if you're thinking like, okay, what you just said, I'm not making enough, or like, I can't, I'm already spending more than I'm making. Can you at least, what I would suggest is starting where you are. Can you do 1% to some of the accounts that help you keep the money, like an owner's comp account, like a profit, like we set up also an owner's tax account, making sure you have money for taxes, like some of those peace of mind / keep accounts to help you keep the money for yourself and pay yourself. Like, can you start with 1%? I was just at an event where a guy's been on profit first for about 4 years. And he said when he first started, he was like 1% to the profit, 1% to owner's comp, and 1% to owner's tax. So 97% is going towards OPEX because we were like upside down, but they're like, we have to live on 100%. Like we can't keep living off of more than 100%. Like that's going to end bad for us, for our investors, everyone else. So this is where it's like, we have to make sure that we start here. But then he got better every quarter. Like he would reevaluate it. And now he's at much healthier percentages, but he had to start somewhere. And that's what we advise. Like just start where you are. Even if you feel like you're upside down, we got to start small and what we'll do consistently. And then we can build better habits and better percentages from there. But like start where you are. Don't let it overwhelm you to where you don't start. Set up at least one account, transfer 1%, like get into some good habits. Because like I said, this is not the end all be all. This is a good habit that will start and kickstart you down the road. So that way you understand, okay, I do have more money in the bank. Then it's crazy that once you have more money in the bank, right, Nick, that you're a little bit more open to talking about the rest of the business finances. It's like, once I get some breathing room, I can really make better decisions and really start to be like, okay, let's talk about the other money in the business. So it's like just giving yourself a little breathing room to then be able to go after the other things in your business that you want to be able to control.